Okay, so I've got a good quality video here for you supporting a recent blog about support and resistance. No pun intended. If you're a pre-race trader or you've even got any kind of interest in sentiment-based markets such as pre-race trading, pre-football match, pre-tennis, then this video will hopefully open your eyes and give you a good bit of value to take away. So I've got a decent example which I'm going to run through with you on screen now. Happened earlier this week. It's not really a big deal, the situation, but it highlights relatively well the message that I want to put over about support and resistance. And in this video, I'm only going to be looking at support and resistance in the market. I'm not really going to bear in mind any of the other factors to do with this horse race. So if you want a deeper explanation, obviously check the link below, the blog, which goes into a little bit more detail as to why some things happen. But right now, I'm going to work through this clip, show you what's going on, tell you why it's happening, and hopefully, it will, the market will become a little bit clearer to you in terms of visuals, and you'll then go on to see this kind of behaviour in markets when you're trading yourself. So, looking to support and resistance, the market's picked up, it's starting to become active. About 2 minutes from the start, you can see the favourites drifted a little bit already there. The dark green bars on the ladder interface denote fresh money that's coming into the market. So money that's getting matched, so the pressure is building up between back and lay in the market, which forms points of resistance, particularly if you look at this second runner, balancing act. So there's a lot of money built up there at around about 3.25, 3.2, and I'm expecting that possibly this could be a point of resistance that once it's broken, the price carries on with a little flurry. So we're going to back there at 3.2. Hopefully I'll bet I'll get matched in a second. I think unfortunately in this situation it didn't actually get matched, but you'll see that once this point of resistance in the market where that money had built up is broken, there is more of a little flurry in the market once it's definitely been broken. So once that price dips down, it will dip down a little bit further. And what I'm trying to highlight here is when the resistance is broken like that, then it leaves a position of decisiveness in the market. So whereas previously there was indecision between back and lay, building up this tension, then that is broken, and suddenly one group of people have to admit, oh no, I'm wrong, they've got to close out their position, which actually supports the original move. Now again, it looks like that's going to happen now at 3.0, which is typically more of a resistance point in the market anyway. So at this point in time, rather than dragging my bet down and being emotional and erratic in the moment, I'm looking for it to actually get to that point where is the 3 going to get broken? Because if the 3 gets broken, I'd expect the price to move a little bit quicker especially. So we dragged that down there, I'm trying to get matched, and sod's law, I've missed it again. But you'll see that the price behaviour in line with the traded volume bars on the right there. So it was building up some more resistance around about 3, and look what's happened, it's broke through and it's gone all the way down to 2.88, which is actually 15 to 8 in bookies prices anyway. So we missed it, which was a shame. But what you're seeing now is genuine support coming into the market as well. So I'm not saying there's not genuine money, so there's genuine support coming in the market, but you've got the old shit crew who have got the decision wrong. They've made their decision at the resistance point, and so now they've got to get their money out. And that's where a lot of this lovely money on the side, unmatched money in the backside there, is sat in the market. And that's probably a lot of other people that are trying to close out their position, particularly when the price bounces back, which is why it highlights it perfectly on the market overview there, that the price kind of goes dink, dink, because when it comes back to those points, there's people trying to get their money back out the market. So a broken resistance becomes a support, is what I'm saying. So I think that that's relatively clear, that little snippet there. What I would suggest, if you're really interested in this kind of sentiment, momentum type trading, then sit and watch some more markets, because you'll see this happens again and again. And that's why the prices tend to bounce around like that. Now, we're very close to post time here, so it wasn't ideal really, so I couldn't carry on betting, but I managed to match a £5 bet in the market, back and lay there, same price for a scratch, so I could watch the live video. if the race was to go off late, then that often produces a good period where you can see more of this kind of like flow bouncing back and forth against each other with support and resistance in the market. Now, just to reiterate, every single market exhibits this support and resistance type behaviour, and that is because it's largely down to human psychology. There's a lot of traders in the market that are placing more than average betting a lot of the time, betting volumes a lot of the time, and so with all this money sloshing about, there's overreactions, there's underreactions, is what I'm trying to say, and a lot of it is down to people's mistakes, and sometimes not people's mistakes, people that are actually profiting as well. But no matter what happens, what market you trade, providing it's more sentiment based, you will see this sort of behaviour. Ignore it at your own peril, because if you ignore this support and resistance in the market, then you become a cropper. And that's why, temporarily, over a shorter period of time there, it was quite possible to see what was likely to happen in the market next, purely based on traded volumes going in. So hopefully that was a very short, brief, I know it's not too detailed, but helpful clip for you to bear in mind when you're looking at more pre-race markets and you're trading on Betfair and other exchanges if you do that. But in the meantime, please subscribe to the channel, and if you found it useful, watch another video on screen now.